As Messman, I am fired up to have each and every one of you chilling here with me tonight. We got a stacked show for you guys tonight. Tons of action from across the Borderlands. And as always, we start with our game of the week. And it's a battle of the West Side, one of El Paso's fiercest rivalries between Franklin and Coronado. When these two meet, it's pride, tradition, and bragging rights all on the line. And while the Thunderbirds are determined to turn the tide, the Cougars have owned this series, winning 7 straight. And last night, they'd go for number 8. The energy is electric. The stakes are high. We are just getting started. Friday Night Lights in the Borderlands belong to high school football. Here we go. To the Sun Bowl, the annual setting for this showdown as the 3-1 Cougars and the 1-3 Thunderbirds threw down once again. First quarter, Franklin up 3-zip. The handoff to Ernie Powers. He'll break a couple of tackles and take that one all the way in to the end zone for the Cougar touchdown. 10-0 after the extra point. Second quarter, Powers bursting right through the hole, and he'll tumble into the end zone for his second score of the day. Make it 17-0. Later in the quarter, Franklin back at it again. It's Powers again. The senior cuts it back towards the middle. He'll switch hands and Powers has himself a hat trick of first half touchdowns. Next possession, Coronado just trying to get back in it. Wes Stansbury slings it to Cole Randag, and that's the T-Birds on the double pass. Ben Wilson throws it to the end zone, but it's intercepted. Tyson McDavid going the other way, and the sophomore would carry it all the way back into T-Bird territory and preserve a 24-0 lead going into the half. And in the second, it was more Franklin dominance and more Ernie Powers in the end zone. Franklin runs away with this one 59-7, and the Cougars are the kings of the West Side for the 8th straight year. After the game, here's their head coach, Ruben Torres and Ernie Powers.
You know, it's about matchups, and so we got to look at the things that we're doing. His cues offensively, you know, some blocking assignments. So there's some stuff we got to clean up for sure. But, you know, we'll keep pushing forward. We'll look at the film, make our adjustments, and get ready for next week.
I mean, I felt amazing. It was one of my best games, in my opinion, of my life. I mean, it was wonderful. A big win, obviously. A dominant win, in my opinion. This is the highest point difference ever in Coronado, against Coronado. I mean, I feel like we're coming out very. Obviously, we're not going to take a step back with every game. We're just going to go better and better from the next.
So a huge win for Franklin as they now move to 4-1 in a big win in that rivalry. And speaking of rivalries, the student sections bring the energy to these games and sections up against one another. You guys can decide the winner by voting over on our Instagram page. That's at KFox14 News. We have a poll in the comments section. All you got to do, watch the video, vote for your favorite student section, and whoever has the most votes by the end of the show is the winner. We'll make sure to get you guys that update as soon as we go. But tonight, we kick off the action at Isleta with the 4-0 Indians looking to stay undefeated against the 2-1 Austin Panthers. First quarter, Austin driving. They hand off to Jeremy Parrish, and the big fella rumbling, tumbling his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And he'll score to put the Panthers on top 7-0. Isleta with it. Rodrigo Martinez fires deep downfield. And how about the catch right there? Michael Jaquez laying out for the grab. Later in the drive, the give to Martin Castro. Oh, what a move. Defender totally lost. And Castro ties things up at 7. Austin looking to regain the lead. They give it to the big man again. It's Paris spinning free. Nobody wants to tackle that man, and he'll take it in for the touchdown, and the Panthers regain the lead. Next possession, Martinez on the move, and he'll find wide open Armando Guzman. Nobody gets close to him, and the Indians respond right away and tie things up. Later in the half, Martinez is going to keep it himself on the option, and he is going to score. The Indians take the lead going into the half, and they lead 43-28 late in the fourth and are on their way to 5-0. Coming up next, we still got a loaded night of Friday night action to get to, so go get another drink, refill that popcorn, because we are going to be right back. Welcome back to ARC Red Zone. Thank you all for joining us. After a loss to start the year, the Andros Eagles have been absolutely rolling with 3 consecutive blowout victories. And tonight, they look to keep that train going against the Hanks team full of confidence after their win last Friday night. Hanks coming out of the tunnel right there. Make that, yep, so here we go. At Hanks High School, Excalibur Stadium. Both these teams looking to go. Andros getting going early. Jamari Milton to Carmelo Jones, and Jones breaks the tackle, and he'll take that one in for the opening touchdown of the game. 7-0 Eagles. That'd be what it would be at the end of the first quarter. To the second quarter now we go. Milton once again. He's going to hand that one off. It's going to be Jones again, busting forward, breaking tackles. Carmelo Jones with a big run inside the 10. And that would set up Jamari Milton. He'll take that, take off. He's going to take that one towards the far side of the field, cut it back, and he's going to take that one into the end zone, make it 14-0 Eagles. And they would continue to roll. Brian Cordova on the handoff, this time bursting through into the open field. Cordova across midfield. Hank's trying to catch him, and they'll drop him inside the 20. And that would set up Milton once again, taking off, scrambling, and he is going to score his second touchdown of the game. The Eagles lead 21-0 going into the half, and they take this one 35-14 for their fourth straight victory. Over to Silver Fox Stadium now, where the 1-3 Jefferson Silver Foxes hosted the 4-0 Del Valle Conquistadors. Second quarter, Del Valle up big and looking for more. They hand it to Naden Avila, who weaves his way forward for a first down. Next play, it's Fetty rolling out towards his right. He flips it to Jacob Contreras, who absolutely gets leveled by Elvin Hernandez. The Jefferson D holds strong and forces a turnover on downs. But offensively, Davin Arnett and the Silver Foxes just could not get anything going, and the Del Valle D was all over everything. Late in the half, Fetty slings it to Josiah Nunez on the screen, who follows his blockers for a first down, and he'll be stopped short around the 30. A few plays later, Fetty slings it. He's going to find Dylan Gonzalez, who spins out of one tackle. Gonzalez makes a man miss, carries it all the way back across the field, and will score another Del Valle touchdown, 42-0 going into halftime, and Del Valle runs away with this one 73-0 and moves to 5-0. To the sack now, where the Americas Trailblazers took on the Parkland Matadors. Each squad looking to bounce back as they lost last field. That's Arizona Cardinals tackle Will Hernandez in the house. First quarter, America's Emiliano Gonzalez with a bomb to Joaquin Hernandez. Hernandez will get stopped around the 10-yard line. Anyway, it's a big-time play for Americas, and that would set up Christian Gonzalez find Christian Trey first, and the cheerleaders are loving it at the sack. Parkland now with it. It's Carter Perez on it. He makes a man miss. Perez, how about that one? He'll be pushed out of bounds around the 10-yard line. Actually, make that Jordan Reese. Sorry about that. This one is Carter Perez. He's going to find some open pay dirt for the touchdown, and Parkland regains some momentum. Later in that quarter, it's Perez once again. He's going to break free, and Perez, first down and more, cuts it back, and that'll be a big run, and that would set up a field goal for Parkland. But in the end, Americas with a big-time win. They win 35-16. Just right next door to the other sack stadium we go. Eastlake taking on Montwood. Derek Holguin on the handoff, barging forward, breaking tackles. How about Holguin with a big first down run? A couple plays later, Julian Williams is going to find Jorge Ramirez right up the seam, and Eastlake storms ahead for a big-time touchdown. And the cheerleaders right there are loving it. Montwood now driving. Damian Briano punches that one in on the quarterback keeper to strike back. It's 7-7. Montwood's defense now looking to hold. They're going to try and run the option here, but it's mispassed. And the Montwood defense, how about the Rams coming up with that big fumble? And they would cash in at Tim Rosales on the touchdown run right there. They regain the lead. And Montwood special teams would also show up in this one. How about the kickoff? They send that one deep, but this one's going to bounce around, and the Rams end up falling on it. And they would make them pay. Christopher Ortiz gets the toss from Briano. He weaves his way through the Eastlake defense and takes that one into the end zone for the touchdown. This one is still going on. We got a one-score game. This is going to be a thriller, so we'll have the update over on our website. Make that 54-40. Montwood actually taking the lead big time right there. And this party is just getting started. We got more touchdowns, our Play of the Week winner, and so much more to get to, so just sit tight right now. The El Dorado Aztecs lost a heartbreaker last week against Eastwood. Tonight, the Aztecs looks to rebound against the Bel Air Highlanders, who are flying high after a close victory over Big Spring. So to Islander Stadium we go, where the 2-2 Bel Air Highlanders rocking those red unis, and they take on the 3-1 Aztecs in the black and white. Opening drive of the game, little trickery from the Highlanders. The double pass, it's Austin Mendoza to Marquette Beard, and that's a Highlander first down. Later in the drive, fourth down, it's Angel Dominguez under pressure. He tries to pick it up with his legs, but he is going to be dropped short for a turnover on downs. Following possession, Bryson Booth slings it to Ryan Estrada, who splits a couple of defenders, turns on the Jets, and the future Minnesota Golden Gopher puts the Aztecs on the board first. It's 7-0 El Dorado. Next Aztec possession, it's Estrada once again. He bursts right through the hole. Nobody is going to touch him. 2 touches, 2 tutties for Ray Ray, and the Aztecs double their lead. Still in the first, the Aztecs driving once again. It's Adrian Olivas who punches that one in from a few yards away. El Dorado running away with this one. They lead 42-7 going in the half, and they are well on their way to another victory. And now it's time to introduce our play of the week. It could only be one, but without further ado, let's go to our play of the week. And it comes from Isleta. Rodrigo Martinez launching it deep. How about the diving catch by Michael Jaquez? Let's take another look at this one slowed down. Look at this grab from the senior, fully stretched out to make the grab, and his Indians are still undefeated. And also, now it is my pleasure to announce the winner of our ARC Spirit Challenge, and it is the Franklin student section with 86% of the vote. They got the big W on Thursday. They get the W in the student section as well. 57-9 is the final tally. And that will do it for us here on ARC Red Zone. Thank you all for spending your Fridays with me. I really appreciate it. Fired up to have you guys as always. For scores of the other games, you can find that over on our website, kfoxtv.com. Have a spectacular weekend, and I will see you all next week.